Nonetheless, pot smoking is becoming more and more popular. As NBC's David Bloom tells us tonight in this in-depth report from coast to coast, America is going to pot.
On the U.S. border with Mexico, south of San Diego,
get it out of there! Get it!
Federal agents are now seizing as much marijuana
This is a good load.
5.
as they did during the drug's heyday in the 1960s and 70s.
Bingo. Color purple. Marijuana. All right.
But if pot seizures have doubled in the first half of this decade, it's because Americans, and especially teenagers, are smoking more of it. This past summer, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services reported marijuana use among young people aged 12 to 17 roughly doubled in the past 3 years.
Among the 8th graders that we survey, roughly 1 in 5 have tried marijuana. Among the 10th graders, it's more like 1 in 3. And among the high school seniors today, it's about 2 in every 5 who've tried marijuana.
But are we as a society worried that our kids are rolling joints? It would appear not. Americans are growing more pot than ever. It's this country's biggest cash crop.
I'd like to thank him for my job security.
And a nationwide ambivalence about marijuana as compared to quote-unquote harder drugs is reflected in popular films like Clueless, where the message is not just say no.
Can I please give you some advice? It is one thing to spark up a doobie and get laced at parties, but it is quite another to be fried all day.
Do you see the distinction? Here.
From the president joking about his own drug use,
Sure, if I could. I tried before.
to the recent passage in California and Arizona of ballot propositions legalizing the use of marijuana for medicinal purposes, the message, to teenagers especially, is that marijuana can't be all that bad.
They live in an area and a time when they may perceive that it's acceptable. Well, it is not. This is the type of narcotic that opens the door to more significant drug use and cocaine and heroin, methamphetamine.
Researchers say smoking marijuana can result in short-term memory loss and, perhaps most importantly, can become an all-too-easy escape, making it harder to cope with real life. But UCLA's Mark Kleiman argues,
if we spend all our time worrying about marijuana use among middle-class kids, that diverts attention from the violence and crime around hard drug addiction.
But the recent surge in marijuana use crosses generations, from baby boomers still using the drug to their children, with the most to lose, now following in their parents' footsteps. David Bloom, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Tomorrow night on Gone to Pot, the children of the 60s who are now the parents of the 90s. How are they talking to their kids about marijuana? If you...